The hospital?
Well, the doctor would have preferred that she stayed one more night, but I have to admit, Ethan, she seems fine.
I am fine. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Can you hear her?
She's crazy, but that's why I love her. Promise me you'll look after her while you're there, will you, Gwen?
Of course. And don't you forget that promise you made to me to get out there and mingle with Harmony citizens.
All right, all right. I was about ready to take a break from work anyway. I need to get out of this house.
Come on, Gwen. Let's blow this croissant stand.
Well, your aunt's chomping at the bit.
Just try to get her to rest.
I will. I love you.
I love you too. And tell Sheridan I love her. Bye.
Well, you've totally won my nephew's heart.
Do you approve?
You shouldn't care about anyone else's opinion when it comes to love. If you think it's right, then go for it.
Well, your approval really does mean a lot to me. I mean, Ethan adores you.
Oh, well, I adore him back. He's more like a younger brother to me than a nephew. I guess it's because we're so close in age. And yes, I do approve. So now, what's this about Ethan mingling with the people in Harmony?
Well, Ethan spent most of his childhood away from Harmony, and I thought that now that he's back, I thought it might be a good idea that he get out and see the town and meet the regular citizens of Harmony.
I agree. You and Ethan have known each other a long time now, haven't you?
Years. We were just kids, really. We met at a boarding school mixer. But I knew even then, I just knew he was the one for me. I've never wanted anyone else.
You're lucky. It's taken me a long time to find Mr. Right. And I finally have with Jean-Luc. And I am never letting go.
You need to rest.
The air of Paris is the best medicine. And seeing Jean-Luc.
Tell me if this is none of my business.
Is Jean-Luc the one, or is he going to burn me like all the others?
I'm sorry.
No, it's a perfectly legitimate question, especially considering my track record. He makes me happy, truly happy and loved. I always had this fear that I would die without ever being truly loved.
Oh, Sheridan, that's not true.
I guess it's because my mother died when I was so young. Abandonment syndrome or some psychobabble, I don't know. The fear was always there.
Well, Ethan loves you.
Wonderful Ethan. He's the only one in my family who does.
Oh, that is not true.
Oh, no? I remember my 21st birthday. I received a telegram insisting that I come home immediately. Well, I had visions of my family throwing me some huge surprise party to celebrate this major passage in my life.
And did they?
No. Alistair, my ever thoughtful father, needed me to come home to sign some family trust papers.
I'm sorry.
Oh, how boring. Me pouring my heart out to you like one of those American talk show guests.
No, I'm so glad you feel you can open up to me.
I don't usually. Maybe it's because I came so close to dying last night. Make the most of every day that you have with Ethan. Being with the man you love. That's all that really matters. So, has Ethan popped the question yet?
Not yet. Oh, there have been times I felt he was close, but...
Oh, Gwen. I know Ethan. He wouldn't be with you if he didn't love you.
I know he loves me, Sheridan, but does he love me as much as I love him? I mean, enough to make a lifelong commitment.
I don't know. I guess that's a question every woman asks herself when she's finally found a man she truly cares about. Lord knows I've asked myself that question often enough.
Do you think Jean-Luc loves you as much as you love him?
Yes. For the first time in my life, I can say yes, without any doubt in my mind, without any fear. He's the one. I finally found Mr. Right. Thank you for being such a good friend. It's hard for me to open up about my feelings, but somehow you make it really easy, Gwen.
Well, that's what friends are for.
Let's make a pact. When I marry, you'll be my maid of honor. And when you marry, I'll be yours.
And we'll throw each other bridal showers.
Want to be fun?
Well, of course we have to be asked first.
Ethan will ask you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, maybe it was a mistake telling him to get out and mingle with Harmony's citizens. What if he meets someone else?
Oh, nonsense. Ethan adores you. Talks about you all the time on the phone to me.
Does he really?
In fact, I bet that you'll be married before me. But I must warn you, I'm going to give you a pretty good run for your money.
Well, you do have one major advantage over me. Jean-Luc is here.
Jean-Luc.
Oh, even one night away from you was like torture. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink.
I may beat you to the altar after all.
Maybe I should get home to Ethan.
Oh, Gwen, I'm sorry. Jean-Luc, we're being rude.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm the last person to stand in the way of romance.
Forgive me, Gwen. But I still don't understand how could Sheridan's nephew Ethan let such a beautiful woman like you out of his sight? I mean, even for a few days.
He wanted to come, but he had business to finish.
Well, I'm afraid I will never understand that American priorities, you know?
Gwen knows that she's Ethan's girl, just like I know that I'm yours.